This lesson is about order of operations and grouping. Now, you've seen this before, the famous pedimos. What this means is first you take what's in the parentheses group, then you do exponentiation if there isn't. Then you do any division and multiplication. Then you do any addition and subtraction. The first example is we have two boxes, each one of which contains 3 oranges, and then there are 2 more oranges as well. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, and here we are. 2 boxes, 3 oranges in each one, and 2 more. Now, I want to turn this into a mathematical expression. And this is what it would look like. What's in here is the same thing as was written in the text, but in math. And let me show you how those work together. Okay, the first part of it is this. 2 boxes with 3 oranges. That's this 2 times 3. The 2 is the 2 boxes. The 3 is the 3 oranges, because you've got to take account of the fact that there are 2 boxes, each with 3. Okay? Now, the other part of it is the plus 2. And that's this. And it comes down here. Plus means addition. There are 2 more of them. So there you have it. So this part is this part is that. And in the picture, this part are these 2 boxes, and these 2 oranges are these 2 that are outside of all of that. So now what we have to do is solve this equation. To do that, we have to do things in the correct order. And the correct order is multiplication first and then addition. So we do the multiplication first. And what we get is this. 6 plus 2. Now the 6 is, in fact, the same thing as over here. The 6 is just the 2 times 3. And we did that one first, again, because multiplication comes before addition. We brought down the plus 2. And the answer to that is 8. So by doing this, we found out what the total number of oranges are. Now, if what we did by putting the 2 and 3 together, essentially we're saying we're doing this together, and in mathematical terms you would say that you group these together. And the way you would show that in mathematical terms is by putting parentheses around them. So that's what I'm doing here. I put the parentheses around them. You don't really need it because it's multiplication, the parentheses are implied. But the reason I'm doing that is to show you what happens if we don't do the 2 by 3 first. Supposing what we had done instead was put the 3 and the plus 2 together. So we would be first doing 3 plus 2 and then do the multiplication. And what that would look like mathematically is this. Here we have the 3 plus 2 grouped together. By putting them together like that, because there's a parentheses here, what you do inside the parentheses is the first thing you do. Then you would multiply it by the 2 outside. Now let's do an example which is based on this equation. What this is saying is that you have 2 boxes, but inside each box there are 3 plus 2 oranges. Okay, here. That is different from the other one because obviously before the 2 were outside. Here it's inside, and I know that because inside the parens is 3 plus 2. Okay, and so that means that each box has 3 plus 2 in it. All right, so let's work on this expression. What this looks like is this. 2 boxes, as you can see, each box has 3 plus 2 oranges in it. Okay, now, to work on this expression, we first write it, okay, which is the same thing that we had before. The next step is to combine together the 3 and the 2, and that gives us this 5. Okay? In the same way that the 2 and 3 up here gave us 6, adding them gives us the 5. And the answer to that is 10. Notice that what happened here. By simply changing the order that I did the operations in, up here I did the multiplication first, here I did the addition first, I changed the answer by quite a lot. Here I got 8, and here I got 10. That's the whole point to order of operations. You always do the operations in the standardized order, and that way, if everybody does it in the standardized order, everybody gets the same answer.